You see what's wrong with this deck? The new Rune Giant is not level 14, and thankfully we have a book of cards, epic, and so we go from 13 to 14. Now we are cooking. Obviously I don't have enough Elite Wild cards, but it's nice to know we can get it on day 1 to level 14. And we are going to meme with this Giant deck, and by Giant, I mean literally, not only Giant Snowball, Giant Goblin, Goblin Giant, Giant the original. We got the new Rune Giant, who's going to make the other Giants insanely giant. Royal Giant, Skeleton, I keep saying that, Giant Skeleton, Electro Giant, and the honorable mention champion, Goblin Sign, which is basically a giant. This deck is so fun, especially like I said in my last meme deck video, you guys loved with the Giants using Royal Chef. So let's cook some games. Let's cook here. Using the Chef, we're going to cook, and I'm not sure exactly the strat with the Rune Giant yet, to be honest with you, but I'm really glad you're watching this video. It's going to be a lot of fun. This new arena looks nice. He uses Princess in the back. We're going to start with Giant Skeleton here. And honestly, he plays Fire Spirit. We're not going to get baited. If you guys saw my stream, I recently did a stream using the most expensive deck meme last night. It was so fun using the big troops. Okay, we're going to have to snowball on that. We'll go ahead and just start Electro Giant because it's always so fun. If the Princess would hit it, she would get shocked, but she's going to obviously stay locked on the Giant Skeleton. But we stopped the Mega Knight. We stopped the Mega Knight, and now she'll lock on, and she'll get zapped by the Electro Giant now. Just one more hit and she'll die. The Valkyrie is also taking damage. What a good start. It's always nice just to play E-Giant at the bridge and get a bunch of damage at the beginning. But let's see how this Rune Giant works, especially in Double Elixir. These Giant meme decks are so fun. I love these Giant decks. We also have the Evo Goblin Giant, the Evo Giant Snowball. All the Giant Evos. If I had $1 for every time I said Giant, I'd be rich in this deck here. His Princess will get killed by the Spear Goblins. Level 12 Goblin Giant Spear Goblins as well. And I'm going to go ahead and just play Rune Giant now because I want to see it in action. And Giant Skeleton. Does she also turn around? And oh no. I got to have Snowball ready for that next time. I got to have Snowball. I didn't know he had Skarmy. That's good to know when you learn your opponents. These meme decks don't always go the way you want. But level 12 Giant Skeleton will die. And I'm going to play a Goblin Stein just so that all that stuff dies to the skeleton. I mean to the, Giant Skeleton Bomb. Let's see here. Do these guys stop this? Because the Doctor keeps stunning him. I don't think the Goblin Giant or the Mega Knight's going to hit the tower. This is kind of fun just watching. This is so funny. The Pancake's going to get wasted. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Can we snowball the Princess onto our side? Is that a thing people do? Oh, pro play, dude. Big brain from Ramen Supplier. Go ahead and like the video if you like this kind of stuff. And now that we're in Double Elixir, we're going to start with the OG. And he plays that. I miss when Three Musketeers was in this deck to get those kind of cards cleaned up. We'll play perfect. Now if he plays a Skarmy and the Minion Horde, they're all going to die. We'll do Rune Giant behind those two. If I could get Royal Giant as well to shoot from the bridge, I'm going to do it. Helping the regular Giant. Dude, there's nothing he can do. I really do need to get Giant Snowball to wrap all this up. And even though the Electro Giant died, Giant Snowball wraps up all the Skarmy, and we get the tower right there. Do you guys see this? It is so fun. We're going to go ahead, Goblin Giant, defend. Do we defend this? Do we defend game 1? Man, okay, I'm actually scared. 2 Mega Knights. He's just spammy McSpammerton. We need Giant Skeleton, don't we? Yep, we need Giant Skeleton. Now I got to play my Doctor ability to get the minions. Because we don't have our E-Giant yet. Oh, no. Come on. No. Defend. Defend. Defendo. Defend them. No. The princesses. 2, 1. Oh my gosh. What a first game. They were one shot away with 3 HP. Oh, man. Honestly, I'd love to hear what you guys' favorite meme deck is so far in this series. We've been doing the all Giants, all Wizards, all Witches, all Flying, or Air Troops. Now we're back with the all Giants with the Rune Giant. And I also would love to do other video ideas that you guys can give me for these all blank meme decks. So let me know in the comments what kind of decks you guys want to see. And if you want to be part of a live stream. Okay, our first game against the Rune Giant. First game against the Rune Giant. So he's going to use... Oh, I wonder, does he have Evo Dark Goblin? If so, let's see here. This guy's actually about to cook me, isn't he? Okay, we'll do Goblin Giant. Ooh, we actually do need to kill that. I gotta use the ability because we gotta kill the the Dark Goblin. He just really cooked that first tower. Okay, he's got cannon. Interesting deck. Interesting deck. Okay. This is gonna be a fun little challenge here. Unlike that first game, which is basically a meme. The Doctor's gonna die. The Doctor's gonna die, even if he's level 12. He's gonna die to the cannon. So, let's see here. We'll start with Giant. What's he gonna play? Something cringe. Let's see. I really like, I think out of all the decks, the most expensive meme deck is my favorite. I've gotten really, really good with it, and so it's a lot of fun. We're going to do Rune Giant now. He's probably like, Rune Giant and Giant, what's this dude doing? So does the Rune Giant have to use the, yeah, it has to hit the hammer to do the ability. We're going to go ahead and just snowball the Goblin Giant. I cannot talk. The Dark Goblin. And the Spear Goblins clutch up the Dark Goblin. That's crazy talk. And the one little Goblin that could is stabbing away the Rune Giant. So we're going to get some hits on the tower. Does the Rune Giant not have any special ability? You'd think that the third hit of the Rune Giant would also cook. But right there, look at that. They're going to nerf this card for sure. They're going to nerf this card for sure. We'll do Royal Giant in the back. I say Giant way too much in this deck. Giant Skeleton to catch that Dark Goblin. Yeah, this deck is honestly so fun. You guys definitely need to try it. If you haven't tried this Giant deck yet, we're going to ignore his Miner. I'm not going to fall for that bait. We'll play E-Giant so that the cannon will lock on. So now the cannon's going to get stunned. And now we can do Rune Giant ability. Let's go. Okay. And I think they're going to cook through. What we can do is just Goblinstein for support. But I don't think they're going to be able to stop this push now. No matter what he does, I think he might just need to give up. Call his mom and go home from school because he's not welcome here. Okay. Oof, oof, oof. Evo Skellies. We stopped all of them. No, we didn't stop all of them. Oh, crap. We got to deal with this now. Remember, I don't have any spells. I don't have any spells, but we have basically a zap in the Electro Giant. Can we defend for 10 seconds? Because we have a weapon of mass destruction coming. And that is the Evo Skellies. I think we're going to be fine, and we'll go ahead into the next game. Yeah, stay hydrated. Ooh, we're playing at Hogwarts against Draco. We're playing against Draco here. He uses the Valkyrie to start, so we'll start with a regular Giant. Play it safe. The OG. He's pretty buff. He's pretty strong, and he's definitely not gonna expect my E-Giant at the bridge against his Wizard. Basically, any troop that shoots like that, I'm just playing something to stun it because we don't have spells. We don't have troops besides the Giant Skeleton. None of these troops go, and obviously the Spear Goblins on the Goblin Giant. None of these troops go for troops besides towers. Like they only go for defenses. Another Dark Goblin troop. Watch the Giant make it because he's level 12. That's awesome. And what I'm going to do is play Giant Skeleton against all these dirty Dark Goblins. We're going to stun the Hog Rider. And the tower is not hitting because of the Baby Dragon. But now we have a good push coming. Let's go ahead and use Rune Giant again for the Giant Skeleton. Bang. She claps the hammers together. And what I'm going to do is play... actually nothing because I don't want his Dark Goblin push to be crazy on the way back. We're just gonna let that troop go hard. The minions got destroyed by the Giant Skeleton bomb, and we are ahead in damage now. Let's go ahead and play Goblinstein and let that tower troop hit the Dark Goblin, or not because that's cringe. We'll do Goblin Giant. I'm gonna get better at pronouncing these words, I promise. And it's worth the ability. Yep, for sure worth it now. He makes it to the tower, and we kill the Wizard. No way do we get the tower already. Oh my gosh. Rune Giant only made this deck better. Rune Giant only made this deck so much better. This is insane. Appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end of this video as well. If you made it this far, really appreciate you guys. And the channel's growing a lot. Let's start with a meme push here on the left. Let's go ahead and start a meme push. Can we get 5 Giants down at the same time? Okay, Giant Skeleton to kite that Valkyrie. And now we have nothing for that Hog Rider. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore the Hog Rider. He can have the tower. Let's go all in. Let's go all in. Giant on the left side. Rune Giant. Okay, can I play Royal Giant Pocket? Can I play Rune Giant Pocket? Then we'll have 5 Giants down at the same time. Giant Skeleton. Interesting. Okay, Goblin Giant. Forget the Royal Giant for a second. He's ticked. He's ticked. Look how funny this is. Look at the Royal Giant. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. What's he doing with that Valkyrie? You know what? We're just going to go ahead and snowball it back a little bit. And Giant Skeleton makes it to the tower. That's going to be another win, I think, right? Yep, that's another win. Oh my gosh, this was so much fun. I'm going to keep playing this deck some more. But if you guys want to see other stuff like this, let me know. Go ahead and like the video if you like it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Let the record show, I used every troop. Somebody was complaining about how I didn't use Royal Giant last time in this giant meme deck. And hey, game 1, I used every troop at least once. So let's get going in another game here. I like that guy's tower troop, or tower skin. That's kind of nice. But we're rocking the classic comic book anime looking one. So he's got Wizard. We'll play Goblin Giant. Again, just cycling for the Evos. Man, these meme decks are so fun. Let me just fix my camera a little bit there for you guys. Okay. And he's got... the bane of my existence, Hog Rider and Firecracker at the bridge. We already activate King Tower, and yeah, the King Tower is going to help, or else we would have just lost that tower to the Hog. And the honestly don't even need to follow it up. This is the mid-ladder menaces you find in this game. Obviously, we're in the 1v1 mode, but we already catch up in damage, and he's so low on elixir. I'm just going to go ahead and Royal Giant at the bridge. Ooh, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Does the snowball clean up? Okay, the snowball cleans up. I don't know how much damage we're going to take from the Spear Goblin. Okay, we're fine. He's definitely taken an L, like 100%. So now we get to meme. Now that we know we're going to be heading so much damage, let's meme as hard as we've ever memed before. You know what I'm saying? Who's ready to lock in? So, level 12, Goblin Royal Giant. Goblin Royal Giant. Oh, geez, I cannot talk today. Let's go ahead and start with Giant Skeleton. I'm actually going to ignore that Wizard. I'm just going to straight up ignore it. Okay, keep that tower on the right. And I'm ignore the Giant Skeleton now. I'm going to let him go. I'm going to go on the left side. I'm going to actually sacrifice the left, basically. Or the right. We'll start with regular Giant. Here we go. Let's get the Rune Giant going. The Rune Giant, I feel like it's just so similar. Very interesting. They would make it look so similar to the other Giant. We're going to sacrifice the right tower. We're going to meme. We're going to meme just to get the bigger push going. Goblin Giant. Man, if I wish it was double elixir already, we could go hard. If I lose, that'd be really tragic after this. Rune Giant to go ahead and level those guys up. Ooh, P.E.K.K.A. Watch the Giant now. One punch. Okay, we're not even going to get to see the second. Okay, when he punches on the King Tower, it should do an extra 200 damage. It should do an extra 200 damage. Yep, you see that? 220 at the top. That is so broken. I'm just kind of spamming stuff to get the King Tower now with the Royal Giant. Will the Royal Giant get a third hit? He won't, but we're memeing hard now. We'll go do Goblinstein. We'll go ahead and just stop or stun the Hog Rider with the Snowball. We're going to do Electro Giant to get the stun on the Wizard. Oh my. We got to block this with the Giant. Okay, we don't take any tower damage. That Giant defense was clutch. Okay, now I'm kind of scared because we got to go for the Royal Giant right here. We just got to sneak in. We're going to go Giant Snowball to get that away from the Royal Giant. Ain't no way, right? And that's another win. Wait, 11 HP. Okay, another win right there.